It's recording now.
Cool. This is SoulTies, the podcast where we take your soul, talk to it, comfort it, and hopefully befriend it. She's Robin.
And he's Aiden. So this is going to be a guest show where we're going to discuss the topic of the hour, or the topic of the half hour. Today's guests are myself and Aiden. And we're going to be doing a quick Q&A format, and we'll be having a lot of casual conversations where we just, go back and forth, and you get to get to know us for the next little while.
But don't worry, we'll get on into all those juicy details later. But right now, we're going to do a shotgun round of who we are and just ask like some quick questions, quick answers kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Robin, where are you from?
Born and raised in Brampton, sadly.
Born and raised in Brampton.
What about yourself?
Sadly. Oh, well, I was born in Mississauga, if I do say, pretty cool. But I was raised in Brampton for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any family members?
Do I have any family members? I wish I didn't, but I have a brother, a mom, a dad, a stepmom, a to-be, stepdad, stepbrother, and stepsister. What about you?
Big family.
I know.
I've got a mom, a dad, a brother, and a cat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
cat, yeah.
The cat's always a part of it. What kind of interests did you have growing up?
Oh God. Interests. I had. Well, I don't know about interests, but I've done swimming for a good portion, almost into lifeguarding. I did gymnastics for a little bit. I was a little bit of a drama geek at one point. I did some theater. I played the drums, did soccer, and yeah, that's it for the most part. What about you?
Same here on the swimming thing. I swam
Nice.
literally once I was able to be put in a pool. Like my mom and I used to do classes.
Oh, nice.
I swam up until I think grade 6,
Mm.
and that's basically, I was told I was too young to be on a competitive team, and so I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore. I danced for 5 years, mostly into music and visual arts, so I paint a lot, and
Oh.
I used to draw, stuff like that, so artsy kid.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay, so what is your ethnicity? Because I know I am from a DNA test. I am Chinese, Indonesian, Filipino, and some other places that I don't really care about. But what about you? What is your ethnicity?
White. What's your relationship status?
That was quick.
The way I couldn't say relationship status, but
Well,
yes, your status.
My status, it's non-existent. I'm pretty single. If I do say so myself. You care to tell them what your little relationship status is?
I've currently been dating my partner for over a year now.
Ooh,
Yes.
Wow, you hear that, guys? She's been dating.
But Aiden is single, so
Okay.
form a single file blind.
Listen. It can be a little curvy. It doesn't need to be a line. It's alright. I'm joking. Yeah.
Next question.
Yes. What crimes have you committed?
Well, I have watched pirated movies,
Oh,
so illegal movies. I know. You know those ones that were at the Kingsley Mall?
Mm-hmm.
In the little...
Oh, yeah.
We used to buy so many of those. I also... No, I think that's it in terms of crimes. Oh, I've jaywalked before.
Oh, no, that's... Do I need to call 911 for you? 911?
9-1?
911?
9-1?
Yeah, 911.
I'm good. I definitely have not smoked alcohol or drank weed.
Oh, really?
What about yourself?
Myself? I haven't done either of those. I've jaywalked, unfortunately. That's just how I get to school.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I do have to say, I've shoplifted before. And it was... Okay, no, it wasn't on
Petty
accident.
crime, huh?
It was a tube of M&Ms. It was one of those poppable tube of M&Ms.
Was it at least one with a fan?
With a fan? No, it wasn't.
Wasn't
no.
even worth it.
Listen, it was M&Ms. I love my chocolate M&Ms. But
Mhm.
what happened was, we were checking out at this store, grocery store. I saw the M&Ms. I just kind of took it and bolted out out the store, right into our car. My mom didn't really notice that I took anything. She just thought I was running, and she only noticed when I popped it open in our car. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Final question, finale. Ooh. What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is an elephant, or elephants. There is no particular reason for that. I
What?
just really like elephants.
It's
What
not
about
the
you?
nose or anything?
I can do an
tusks?
elephant sound, but not for the podcast.
Is it because of the piano? You like your piano and elephants?
How does that relate?
I think you know how it relates.
How does it relate?
They're tusks.
Oh! I didn't know that.
You didn't know that
No.
the white keys are made of elephant
I have to
tusks.
stop playing piano
I
now.
know, yeah. You're so many crimes.
Literally.
Favorite animal? I mean, generically, I would go for panda just because I'm Asian. But recently, I've been looking at cranes a little differently because they're pretty fabulous, pretty elegant. No,
Pretty majestic.
majestic. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So obviously we've been friends for a while, so we're gonna give you guys the rundown. So if we ever talk about anything, you know exactly what time it has happened in our like timeline, time frame of friendship.
Yes.
So we've been friends since
Since
2018?
28. No.
Canada Day 2018? Oh wait, no, that's when we
27.
met.
Yeah. Well, we met 2017. We were in grade 7. Grade 7? Yeah. You don't really remember?
I have no idea.
God, okay. Yeah, her memory is terrible. So basically. So wait, you don't remember anything about how we first met.
I think I'm piecing it together, or because you've told me so many times, I've taken this false memory and made it a reality.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't really have any memory besides.
What I've told. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, what I remember is that we were hanging out, or I was hanging out with some of my friends at their house, and it was Canada Day. It was 2017 because I remember it being grade 7,
Yeah.
and then so July 1st, Canada Day. We were just chilling in their room. We were watching AGT.
America's
Got
Got
Talent.
Talent.
Yeah, AGT. I got it
There's
this
no
time.
acronym for
But
it.
That's
No one
it.
uses the
I
acronym.
use the acronym.
Literally, no one uses that
I
acronym.
do. No, but yeah, I was just chilling with a couple buddies in their room,
Yeah.
and I just see you open up the door, looking a little loopy, just.
I was
just
not
walking.
loopy. There was
Loopy,
no way I
yes,
was loopy.
yes, you
Why
were.
would I be loopy, huh?
Just because you're tired. Maybe it was just a late night. You've done a lot.
I did not look loopy. Maybe I
yes, you
seemed
did. You did.
awkward. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I will agree. I was awkward as well. The fact that some random girl just happened to walk into some guy's room was a little weird for me.
It wasn't there was a bunch of people in that room though.
There were like 5, yeah.
Exactly.
It was also a small room. I will
You're making
argue.
this way more awkward than it actually
Anyways,
was.
you walked in, and that's just kind of how we first kind of met each other.
Yeah.
We first seen each other.
We didn't hang
We
out.
didn't properly meet then. But
Yeah. And then our families, we've been going on we used to go on camping trips before the pandemic.
Yeah. I know.
With 50 people, a bunch of different families.
Yeah, so many families.
And I think through that, spending a weekend not showering with a bunch of people really bonds you together.
Okay, but listen, I showered.
Yeah, I did too, but
Yeah.
let's be real, we all stunk at the end of the day either way.
That's fair. A lot of outside.
Yeah. But we got to know each other through that, and then
That family group,
yeah.
because most of the people that came camping with us or go on trips with us, those are the people that live generally in our area, streetwise.
No, exactly.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. We started going on outings after that. Aiden, our friend Bebob.
Yes, Bebop. That's what we're
That's
gonna
his
call
name
him.
for the sake of privacy.
Yes.
We used to go to the Ryan's Gate Theater on Steeles, and
Yeah, which is now a Palladium.
so it's trash.
Yeah, it's so bad. I don't know. I miss watching all the movies.
And we'd go see whatever movie was playing. We saw one movie, Downsizing, worst movie on the
It was
planet.
so bad. So basic. Okay, just quick premises of the movie. what happened was there's this couple that, you know, they weren't really doing too well financially. So you have the choice of downsizing and physically becoming small,
Yeah.
but having a lot of money.
Mhm.
And you know, the couple agreed, but only the guy became small.
Yeah. The wife, she just like ditched him last minute.
And she was big and he was small, and he was not very happy. And that all happened within the first like 30 minutes of the movie, and the rest was just
It was so
trash. It was
trash.
so bad.
And we used to, after the movies, we'd go to the Wendy's / Tim Hortons. I think that's still there.
Right next to it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just so convenient
Exactly.
on how close it was, because we'd go there either before or after just to grab a bite to eat.
Exactly. Or like you don't. Well, so both Aiden and I have ADHD.
Yeah.
So waiting in busy places or really loud places, it's like you cannot converse with us.
It's
like
hard.
we will just sit there like quietly staring at you while you talk. Like, yeah, I'm totally paying attention instead of listening to why they're complaining about popcorn.
And our sensory, you know, like most of our
Sensory
senses, it's heightened.
Exactly. So we like quiet spaces, and though a Wendy's / Tim Hortons is not ideal,
It's better. It's so much
better than a busy theater where it's like there's dim lighting, lots of people talking,
popcorn popping,
and it smells like BO because everyone in there is sweating.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like the floors, it was
so
so
sticky.
disgusting. Like I remember you telling me that one time.
We should write a complaint.
Listen, it's gone now.
My inner Karen is popping out.
But I remember you telling me about this one time that you went to the washroom and there were just like no toilet paper.
There's never any toilet paper. There's never toilet paper late at night in theaters. So like I've always learned to put toilet paper in your bag at the beginning of the night.
Or just, like,
So when you have to
tissues.
go pee really quickly, you don't have to like sit there, look beside you and go, shit.
God damn.
Not like literal shit. I
Yeah.
mean like
Oh, I mean,
shoot.
but if you have
My
to.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, it was the Orion Gate Theater. It was not the best, but it held a lot of good memories.
No, yeah, definitely. And our friend B-Bob, he was always fun to hang around with too.
Yeah.
We sadly don't see him as much, but that's more of just like a grow apart time,
Yeah, I
a
know.
grow apart thing. There we go. But
Of course.
yeah, we both just like every time we look at it, we both like breathe in and go, oh, it's this part, I guess.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. It's okay. So this is. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
one of the things we wanted to talk about in this podcast as well is the fact that we have dated in the past, because we get questioned about that every single time.
So often.
Yeah. Like, the other day in the halls, we passed by some girl, and she's like, you two dating? And we're like,
All together?
No. And I was like, I like your outfit. And she's like, oh, thanks. And then we walk into the
walk
stairwell.
away.
And I'm like, do you know her?
No.
And he asked
Do
me,
you?
no.
Like, it was just some random girl, and we were just walking, just making
No,
our
yeah.
way outside, and just.
We get questioned on it a lot. And obviously, it's also just everyone's default to see a guy and a girl together. It's like, yeah, duh, they're dating.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, they're together. So, you know.
Or like something's happening or whatever.
Yeah, the struggle is real.
No, I
But
mean,
yeah.
we've tried it, and
We-
it didn't
yeah.
it didn't really work out.
We dated for like a solid month, and then like 2 days before high school started, so like grade 9.
Yeah. We dated. It wasn't too long,
No.
but we were essentially grade 8s.
Yeah, no. It was like a middle school relationship, but like I still consider you my first like actual boyfriend, if that makes sense. Aww.
Wow.
Shut up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But like it was a really immature relationship, but I'm glad it happened, because then we realized exactly why it never happened.
Yeah, like it didn't work out because we're just so good friends.
No, yeah, like it was just kind of like, wow, you're a buddy.
Pat your shoulder and whatnot.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and on the last couple days when we broke up, I was like, yeah, do you still like me? Because if you don't, honestly, it's kind of fine. And he's like, yeah, no, I think I'm good. We should probably
exactly.
anyway.
Yeah, we should just go on with our high school. Okay, so the thing is, we never went to the same school
No, exactly.
until this year.
Mm-hmm.
She has like
I've always gone to
elementary,
different schools.
middle school, and majority of high school. We weren't going to the same
Until
school.
this year.
Until this year.
Yes, or beginning of last year, but last year we were all online.
That doesn't really count. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
So, it just...
Like, I didn't
count.
see you at all.
I know, it's like you avoided me.
Okay, I wasn't trying to purposely. Like, you were in one of my classes. You were in my marketing
But you were
class.
online and I was in person.
No, I was in person. You were just a different cohort.
Oh, I thought we were in the same class for some reason.
We were in the same class, just different cohorts.
Okay, yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
yeah, at the start of this year, I remembered that you were in my school. I saw you and I was like, oh my god, right, she's at my school now.
No, yeah.
And it was really fun, so I just like pulled you into like, my little circle of friends. Yeah, it's a circle of boys.
Kind
and
of.
just-
I think I just, I saw you after school and I was like, I'm not doing anything. And you're like, I'm not either. I'm going to the mall. I'm like, can I come with you?
Were you going to the mall or was
I think I was planning on going to the mall anyway because I wanted to grab a bite to eat. And then I think you may have planned, or it was like you didn't seem like you wanted to go home.
I wasn't really doing anything, so I was like, oh, why not?
Yeah.
Catch up on whatever has happened in between. Because we didn't talk for like a solid couple years.
And now I can't get rid of him.
Hey, listen. Yo, vice versa too. Come on.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like codependent friends now.
Yeah, she depends on me. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very
We can
sure.
go with that. We
Yeah.
can go with that.
No, but it only started we only started hanging out again.
Like a month ago.
Literally a month ago. Like
Yeah.
I think it was just the end of September or start of October.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was.
It's been fun though.
It has. Like we've hung out almost every single day.
And we have the best conversations too.
Mhm. No,
like,
of course.
we've sat there for hours on end just talking about literally nothing but
And
everything at the same time.
We wouldn't realize that hours are going by. We'd just be thinking.
Shout out to your timer, or not your timer, your alarms.
My alarms, yeah. Because of my ADHD, it's just like I have an alarm for almost every hour.
I started copying him because I realized it's such a good
It's
tactic.
so useful, yeah.
Except I wish there was a Sorry, I just burped.
Oh,
But
God.
I wish there was a setting where you didn't have to have the alarm sound. You could just do a vibration.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's true. Whatever.
We're gonna ignore that, Mr. Graham.
Mhm.
Shout out to Mr. Graham,
Yeah.
our teacher who's gonna be editing this. You didn't hear that.
He
But for everyone else,
co-owns-
feel free to laugh.
She has.
Shut up.
Anyways.
So- I wish you could just put it on vibrate instead of having to hear the noise,
Mm.
because I don't like the alarm sounds they have on
That's
iPhone.
right.
They're
I mean,
horrible.
though they are horrible, I don't usually have my phone in my pocket,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm very hard of hearing sometimes.
I had to call him just to let him know that I had texted him because I know he doesn't answer
I
his
don't.
texts.
Yeah. Well, that's a different thing. I just don't. It's hard for me to answer texts. I just don't.
It's just a
naturally. Exactly. And it's in my pocket, and I have pretty thick
pockets.
pockets. Yeah, we'll go with pockets.
Why does this all sound so wrong?
No, it's proper. We're all proper. here.
Yes, we are proper.
Yeah. No, so I need the sound to go off, or else I'm not gonna realize
Yeah,
how much
there's-
time has gone by.
There's literally no concept of time, especially when we go from topic to topic to topic to
So
topic.
easily. Like, yeah, you've probably heard us just rant on different things so
No.
many times just this podcast.
Yeah, and if you know us personally, you know I talk a lot.
Yeah, she talks a lot.
I'm so sorry for anyone who's listening to this who is in my class. I'm not a kiss ass. I just really enjoy conversing
She's
in
just
class.
very annoying all the time. I mean,
I
I
don't
have
think
my,
I'm annoying.
I have my times too, you know. I get a little talkative, but not as much as you. That's all I gotta say. I have the energy, I just don't display it verbally.
I'm only slightly offended. Only slightly.
Okay, well, you could be. You should be. I don't know.
You're gonna make me cry. First podcast episode, and I'm literally gonna sob.
Oh, are we
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep
or
now.
Is our friendship gonna break off after this?
Probably. Guys,
Cool.
welcome to the first and last SoulTies.
SoulTies.
Souls broken.
Yeah, oh god. No, okay, so yeah, you switch schools and
Yeah. Now we're
Oh.
at the same school.
Mhm.
We've gone to a couple parties now too.
Oh, are we gonna talk about the parties?
Not in detail.
Okay. Well, okay, we could say the first party was pretty good. It was pretty
No,
chill,
yeah, it was
actually.
really fun.
It was really fun. You know, we were sipping on some apple juice, yeah.
Yeah, orange juice,
Orange
cranberry
juice.
juice.
Oh,
all,
yeah.
all the good juice.
Taking some shots of cranberry juice.
Exactly. Playing apple juice pong.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
It was pretty good. You
Yes, with the smoke machine in the middle of the
Yeah,
room.
the amazing smoke machine going off every 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
It was pretty fun. And you know, I got to meet some cool people there too.
No, yeah, definitely. Definitely. There were I met some cool girls. I feel like a cool kid after that.
After
No,
meeting
but
them.
there were a couple girls where I was like, I've seen them around school
Mhm.
and you know, I've talked to them, but I don't know them, so it's like not
Yeah.
that I'm scared of them, but I was definitely like,
Oh no, I was.
that's untouchable. Like they are untouchable. They are the top of the social hierarchy. I cannot approach.
I'm just
but-
scared of taller people. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I felt that. I felt that.
Unless you know they look friendly enough. No means to offend anyone that was at that party, but those guys scare me in real life.
No, yeah, but you know, getting, you know, you're
After
the ice
a
gets
good
broken.
after a good amount of apple juice, you know, you become a lot more
Social.
social. Yeah,
Social, yes.
a lot more chill. Yeah,
Mhm.
whatnot.
And so it was really cool, and now I'm actually kind of friends with a bunch of people.
Mhm. No,
Then
that's
we-
really cool.
Yeah, and then we went to
A second party.
second party this
Same
past weekend.
people that you know were there, kind of.
Yeah, but way more.
Chaotic, I'd say. A lot more apple juice. A lot more incidents.
I had no apple juice, and there was no smoke machine. It's safe to say we went home a little bit earlier than we were expecting. I think we got back to my house at like 11:15, 11:30.
But then I stayed over till like 3.
Yeah, my partner Aiden and I, we watched Midsummer.
Yeah.
Really good movie, by the way.
Was
Like,
it?
it's very artistic.
It felt like a trip.
No, yeah, it was really creepy because the whole concept is that they're going to this place in, was it Sweden?
I don't know, but they were studying like this different like culture.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the trip, when they get there, they're taking like all these different kinds of shrooms and whatnot,
Mhm.
and the way they kind of like immerse you in that world by making the background look like it's waving, but the
Yeah.
characters don't, so you don't even notice it, but it's like
It was
a
really
bit into the
trippy.
movie. It was really trippy, and a bit into the movie, I was not feeling nauseous, but I was like almost like my eyes were starting to hurt from just watching
From
it.
watching it.
And I realized it's like the backgrounds. When I think it was you
Mhm.
or I mean my partner. Oops, my bad. I guess it doesn't
Whatever.
matter. But like the background was like waving,
Mhm.
and I was like, wait, that makes so much sense now. That makes so much sense.
Because they're
now.
all on, you know, they're all on shrooms. Yeah.
No, exactly. Oh my gosh! And then I think someone tried to break into my house.
Oh, that's what. Okay, when that happened, I didn't really think too much of it, because going into your house, I left the door open a little bit, and then your cat kind of just walked out. So I thought your cat
Yeah.
was just like knocking on your door.
And that's what I thought. So I kind of just got up quickly and went to go open the door because I didn't want to miss too much of the
I
movie.
mean, you were pretty reactive to that situation.
I know.
I
But then I was,
tired.
because like I was a little, because the sound kind of woke me up,
Mhm.
so I was a little startled by it. So I go up, but I realized that the sound wasn't like a cat clawing the
Scratching
door
or,
or
like,
something or jiggling the
Running
door.
into a door.
Yeah, it was more like someone jiggling the doorknob and the lock.
Mhm.
So I basically I kept my hands on the lock and then I called up. And then I went to my back door and I made sure that was locked, and we have like just a stick to keep the sliding door locked because it honestly works. It kept me out.
Yeah.
But it was kind of creepy, especially everything that went down last night,
Mhm.
or not last night, the other night.
Yeah.
Like going
was
from a
like-
crazy party to
To just like, something a bit more chill.
yeah.
For me, in that case, because I was just hanging out with my buddies. We
Mhm.
went around, we watched compilations of vines.
Yeah.
And just, overall had a pretty good time.
No, that's good.
It was, I don't know, after that party, I didn't really feel too satisfied with how it went down. I wish I could have, like, done more and whatnot.
Yeah, I wish I had gone to one where I felt safe and comfortable.
Oh, so we could have just switched. We could have switched positions. I could have
Yeah.
went to your party.
No, exactly. We could have just swapped places.
Because
but,
her night, from what she told me, is like she was not having the best time because it was also pretty chaotic for her as well.
Yeah. We won't go into detail.
Yeah.
But I went trick or treating, and that portion was really fun. So.
Let's just say
No, we're not gonna say.
she stopped walking.
I stopped walking.
Yeah. She thought she was walking, but she wasn't.
I was not. But it was fun. It was fun.
It was a good time overall. Yeah.
And I have lots of candy that I kind of forgot about because once we got to my house, I
Mhm.
kind of just like we watched Scary Movie, the first one,
Oh yeah.
and then I kind of just like we were all sitting on the couch, the lights were off, and everyone kind of just fell asleep slightly, and I just stayed asleep. Thank God for my boyfriend. He let everyone out, said everyone's goodbyes.
Yeah. You walked
I'm
people
so
home and all
tired.
that, right?
Yeah, I walked a couple of my no, I didn't walk them home. They
Left.
long different
Yes, different
Yes.
routes, whatnot.
yes.
I'm a bit mad with my friends because we went out, yes, but we didn't really get too much candy, so I'm
Yeah,
low
you hear
supply.
that? You hear that, Aiden's friends? He's mad.
Yeah, I'm
This is the official beef starter.
I'm gonna start
The oven is cooking.
shooting things with my Nerf guns.
Aiden.
Anyways, yeah, no, yeah, I didn't get my candy. I was a little mad.
I'll share candy.
Yeah,
I'll bring some for
'Cause
you
I'm
tomorrow.
I'm lacking on candy.
Next podcast, he will be sitting down with me, and I will ask Aiden, "Did you get your candy?"
And
Here,
I
I'm writing it
will-
down.
I will say yes.
I hope you can hear the clicking of my keyboard. Aiden. Question
Uh-huh.
mark.
Yeah, that's how you spell my name.
Did you get your
Good.
candy?
I'm gonna hope
And
I
he's gonna
do.
say, Robin,
I hate
period.
you.
yes, I did.
But did I?
Yes, you are.
Only time will tell. Because I know you forget things too.
You know what?
I do know what.
I write things down, and you know what? It might
Mhm.
get lost in my notes,
It will.
but it's on here, so eventually it will get to you.
Okay.
I
okay,
write
that's
random.
fair.
I used to have sticky notes, and I'd just post them randomly in my room, like on my wall or on my mirror, and I just put them places where I knew I was gonna see them,
Sticky
and then I
notes,
just grab everything.
Sticky notes didn't really work for me because the adhesive always just like made it fall off.
Yeah, I used to just like place them where I knew they wouldn't fall down.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Like I'd stick them onto things, but I knew they wouldn't just fly off and then into the abyss.
Cause for me, even though your notes get lost pretty frequently on my phone, I check my notes pretty frequently, right?
Yeah.
So I write things down as reminders, and then every now and then, while I'm going to swipe out some apps, I see the notes app and see all the things that I wrote down before.
Yeah. I don't know. Notes app, I don't like it.
Why is that?
I think it's ugly looking.
Turn it to dark mode.
It is on dark mode, and I still
Then
think it's
you
ugly looking.
cannot complain because it looks beautiful. It looks so elegant.
Elegant.
I like it. I like my notes.
So in conclusion,
Mhm.
now you know that Aiden has no taste.
What's
Thank you for listening to
says the? Oh no! Get out of here! We are not ending it there. You're like gluten intolerant or something like that, and a little lactose. You
But
can't
I
be
can-
telling me I have no taste.
I am in a family
In a
with a
literal
bunch of
sense.
people who are celiac, so I even know how to make things that taste good without gluten and without dairy.
Yeah,
My family is filled with gods, Aiden.
You're kind of an idiot. 'Cause my brother, my brother and dad, they can't have milk either. I drink it so often. I have become immune to whatever happens to people. that
You
drink
have
it.
not. I know for a fact you have not.
Listen, it's a lot less than it was before. Cause I remember, I went off of milk for a little bit just because I was getting sick and tired of like having milk and cheese and other dairy products. Like I got sick of ice cream at one point, and I just stopped having dairy. But then when I started having it again, you know, my stomach was like, it started making weird noises every 2 seconds after I'd have it.
I'm gonna make Aiden stop eating dairy for a bit, and then
No.
next podcast he's gonna have dairy,
I'm not gonna be
and it's
very
just gonna
happy.
be like an ASMR of what happens in his stomach.
Of my stomach, yeah. You'll have a little anatomy of my stomach just through noise.
Okay, so we've been off topic. We're gonna ask the big
Holy-
question.
What the heck?
Sorry to what's the word?
Reel it back in.
Reel it back in.
Yeah.
But what made you realize you wanted to work and collaborate with me?
You're gonna make
I'm
me do it.
amazing.
You know.
I'm beautiful. I'm charismatic. I'm so pretty.
Even though you are all the opposite of what you're saying, the complete, utterly opposite.
Of course.
No, I'm joking. I don't know. It's like we've known each other for a while, and it's like we never, like, for the time that we quote unquote dated, like
Yeah.
we didn't end it off terribly.
No, yeah, that was like a test of,
Friendship of
Yeah.
who we are.
because like most
a
people
personal
say,
level.
oh yeah, you know what, we can still be friends though. Let's still be friends. And then you never speak to them again.
I'm not gonna say.
And
Yeah.
and then whatchamacallit? Oh my gosh. I've been through so many of those where I tell people that and then we never
You
stay
just-
friends.
You feel bad.
I don't
afterwards.
even feel bad. It's more
What?
just kind of like to soften the blow, which is a
Oh.
really awful thing, but at the same time, everyone does it. Like, if you don't do it, then you're going to do it at some point in the future.
Mhm. Yeah. No, that's fair.
But, yeah, test of friendship.
Going. Okay.
Sorry.
What was the question again?
What made you realize you wanted to work and collaborate with me on the podcast?
We talk.
We talk.
We talk pretty good. We talk good.
We talk that talk.
We communication.
We
Yes.
communicate that communication.
We do.
Yeah.
No, I think we just like talk pretty well.
We just vibe.
We kind of vibe. Yeah, like most of our conversations go pretty well off topic as
Yeah.
well.
I wish, obviously, this podcast doesn't have to be completely PG if you didn't notice, but there are a lot of topics too where it's like I wish people could listen to this without there being any repercussions.
Yes.
Because obviously there are, certain problems you talk about and drama,
Mhm.
stuff like that, but like I think the fact that like the reason I like working with you is because like through all of what I've been through and you being by my side, like I always update you on stuff and you always like
Reply
comfort me.
after 2 days. Yeah.
No, yeah. Somewhat comfort me, whatever,
Yeah.
or like we'll talk in person and
Yeah. I'm much better in person than through text.
same here.
Same with on calls. Calls, I'm pretty good with calling and like just talking.
It's just
Texting-
the matter of starting a call that's difficult.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit unfortunate.
But I think it's just nice that we can have these really great conversations. And what I was saying earlier was
Mhm.
I wish you guys could, listen in on them. But I
Yeah.
think that would violate
Things, I guess.
a lot of things, a lot of privacy.
No, but we, what is it? Our conversations, like, they go on forever.
They do.
Forever.
They go in circles.
They do go in circles sometimes.
But it's like, it's therapeutic, I think. You
Mhm.
should do this with your friends. Talk about a subject until you're sick of hearing about it. That's the best way to get things over with. I'm telling you now. Rant about your ex-partner as much as you can. You'll be over them in a day.
What I
Okay,
ju-
maybe not really, but still.
What I just noticed is that we don't give each other time to like just be silent.
No.
Which also is really good for podcasting.
Yeah.
Like our silence is usually around, I don't know, 2 seconds at most, and then the other person starts talking about something different, and then we'll
Yeah.
go on to whatever topics, as we said earlier.
Because the great thing about our type of neurodivergency
Yes.
is the fact that yes, we're listening, but we're also planning on what we're going to be saying next.
Mhm.
So we will always have something like brewing in our minds to say.
Yeah, exactly. And
Which
it's
is nice.
Yeah, talking is really easy. So that is probably that's one of the reasons why I thought.
Oh yeah,
it's a good
I think
idea.
I think we can both say that confidently.
Yeah. I mean, what about you? What is
I
what
already
made
answered.
you? Oh, you did.
No, I just agree with you. I like it. Everything I just said. You know, we have great conversations. I feel
Oh.
like I feel comfortable talking to you about a lot of different things.
Mhm.
Like especially, we have to talk about that next podcast. You have
Oh,
to tune in next
okay,
podcast.
Yeah, no, we have something brewing again.
We won't even tell you. You have to come back and listen.
Yep.
But you know, we've quote unquote bonded over the past month or so, and there's just we're now a lot just more comfortable with each other and talking and sharing different things. So
Yeah.
I think even though we planned the podcast before then, that kind of solidified it for me. It's like, yeah, I can depend on him and he can depend on me, and you know, we're chill.
What I found really interesting, every single time we've tried to do this podcast, every single conversation or every single time we do it, it's always different.
Yeah.
Almost nothing is the same other than the points that we have there on like just trying to keep us on track. Every single time it is different, and I love it.
No, exactly. So shout out to all the practice podcasts where you guys
Have to write down the script too.
Yeah.
Yes. Not calling out anyone in particular because I'm not, but
But yeah, there's been a couple of practice rounds we've done. We recorded earlier today, but found out we didn't even plug in the mic.
yeah.
So there was a lot of tea that didn't even make it into this cut because you guys got to hear all the juicier stuff.
Listen, Mr. Graham will get to hear all of it. Unfortunately, for the ones that are hearing this one, only this one's coming out, and this will be our very first podcast.
And our last because the band's breaking up.
The band is being what's the word?
Disassembled.
Are we
Avengers disassembled.
No, okay, anyways. Yeah. Well, this concludes our first official episode of SoulTies. We are planning on making an Instagram sometime soon, but
Yeah, so look out for that. If it's not out by then, we'll, drop some links and
eventually.
we'll be around.
Somewhere.
But yeah, we are SoulTies, SoulTies, Podcast, the podcast where we take your soul, talk to it, comfort it, and hopefully befriend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, make sure you go to our Instagram page at SoulTies Podcast and comment some questions you'd like to be featured in our next episode. Thanks, and we'll catch up soon.